Hello Stampers, my name is Linda Bedinger and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Denver, Colorado. I'm so glad you could join me this afternoon. Today I have, again, a little different video for you. I want to highlight and show you, I think, one of the most beautiful kits we have ever had. It's called Gorgeous Posies, and it's on page 8 in your catalog, and I have just made up the cards that come with the kit. Now, of course, you know me, I will take them and do other kinds of things with them, but I wanted to just show you how beautiful this is, how easy it is to put the cards together. And there's a bonus in that there's an absolutely beautiful box that this comes in. And so let's just get started. Okay, I wanted to start out by showing you this kit in the catalog on page 8. And it has some things that go with it here that just make this absolutely stunningly beautiful. And this is the stamp set that goes with it, and it's called Gorgeous Posies, and it's got a great Get Well Soon stamp on it, celebrating your day, again with it's a nice font, for a very kind and thoughtful friend, and wishing you comfort and peace at this time. And then it's got this large flower, this kind of small flower center like for the inside of this, some dots, and I suppose you could use that on the inside of the flower also for stamen, and then these leaves. And so that is the stamp set, and let me show you this gorgeous box and this kit. So this is the box. Isn't that just beautiful? It has this little elastic close around a gold piece here. Wouldn't that make a lovely gift box for somebody? It's just beautiful. And you open this, and inside, and I'm going to grab these things out here, in your kit is some ribbon and some Highland Heather twine, and this ribbon is really pretty. It is satin, and then it's got this part in the middle that's kind of gauzy, and it's got some gold trim on it. Isn't that just beautiful? I'm trying to put it here so you can see it and really, really see what that is. Isn't it gorgeous? And it's a little under 3/4 of an inch, so it's quite substantial. It's nice and soft. It ties beautifully, and it's just beautiful ribbon, just beautiful ribbon. Sometimes they introduce ribbon in this kind of a kit, and then later we get to have the ribbons separately. Oh, I'd love to have some of this. But you get a pretty good chunk of it with your kit, and it makes a pretty substantial bow. And so you get ribbon, and you get this Highland Heather twine, which I don't believe we've ever had before. And then let me show you what's inside the kit here. I'm going to leave that beautiful box right there so we can keep looking at it. This kit makes 16 cards, and there are these envelopes with the Highland Heather and kind of the gorgeous grape outline on them. I see I've got one that I've damaged here, but all of the envelopes are the same, and they're inside, they're this pretty mottled paper, and you know me, I'll use white envelopes and I'll tear this apart and use the inside of that paper. It's so pretty. But that's the 12 envelopes that you get. Then these are the stickers and the labels that come with this, and of course you always get way more than you need to make up the cards. but there are these little die cuts, and they're purple and pink, and the purple is Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape. This is Blushing Bride, which I haven't used in a long time, and it's just beautiful. And then these leaves, and the green on these leaves is Shaded Spruce. It doesn't say anything about the green in the kit, but I messed around with it enough that I know that that is Gorgeous Grape. Isn't that just beautiful? So pretty. And this, I was just looking at this here. This stamp is this one here, and they're using this in the center, and I suppose you could do that in Versamark and then in gold powder. And then these little things look like they go in the center of this. This looks like it was stamped multiple times here in the pink to get that, and then these little centers in the center of there. Very, very pretty kit. I just fell in love with the colors, and I knew I wanted to have it. And there are like 3 pages of these cutouts of the flowers and the leaves, and then there's several pages of these round medallions, very long sentiment strips, but you know, this sentiment is very long. Some shorter ones, some smaller ones, and then thin ones with a cutout only on one side. All of them are stitched. So you get tons of labels, and they're all die cut, so real easy to get out, real easy to use. And actually, there's not a lot. You can tell which side is meant to be the front, but if you misstamp something, I wouldn't feel bad about stamping it on the other side on this at all. It's really very, very pretty. And then you get these lovely card fronts. And I put one set of the cards together so I could share them with you. But isn't that gorgeous? Look at that card front, and they go on here, so they leave a border on the card bases here, and I mean that could go together either way, right side up or upside down, depending on how you looked at it. The insides of the cards are white, but the front and the back is purple posy here, and then it looks like soft sea foam, and then Blushing Bride. And there's 4 of the purple posy, 4 of the sea foam, and 8 of the pink, because 2 of the cards get put on the pink base. So there is this card front. I think these are just beautiful. And this card front, isn't that gorgeous? And it has Blackberry Bliss in it. And these backgrounds on these are just gorgeous. Almost like a watercolor wash, but kind of speckled. Interesting. And so there's that card front, this card front, and then this card front. So on your green, well, let me just show you the cards that I ended up making. What I did was I went through and I made up the cards pretty much the way they suggested. I made one adjustment on one because I spilled something. Had to make a little adjustment on one, and the other one I really didn't like it the way they put it together. So and there's a set of instructions that come with your card kit that shows you exactly how to put the card together and where to put ribbon and where to leave it off and all of that kind of stuff. And it's a suggested way to put the card together. And then you've got an inventory of the various things that it comes with. And the only one that I didn't really care for was this one, only because everything was shoved to the top and the bottom looked pretty empty. So I moved my sentiment down on that one. I just couldn't quite do it. And so this is that one where I moved the sentiment down further on the card, And then I had made, because I tried to put it up here and I really didn't like it, and when I took it off I tore a little piece of the paper, so I put a flower there. But I moved my sentiment down to the bottom. And then on the inside, I used the stamps in some cases and a few of the laser cutouts here for the decorations on the inside. And so here is the way these beautiful cards make up. I'm going to leave all of this out here so you can see it. But look at that get well, and it does make an absolutely lovely sympathy card here, wishing you comfort and peace at this time. Then celebrate your day, and you could put a happy birthday on the inside. In this case, I stamped the leaves and then put a few of the flowers on the inside. On this one, yeah, this is one of the ones where I used our laser cutout leaves because this one had berries on it. And so I used some of the berries that came in that laser cut here to add with the flower and leaves on the inside. Isn't that a gorgeous get well card or a birthday card? It could be anything. It's just such a beautiful kit. Anyway, the colors appeal to me, and so I wanted to order the kit so that I could show it to you. And there it is, made up almost exactly the way they suggest. Now, when you got yours, you could certainly make it any way you wanted. And so you get this lovely box, you get the material to make the 16 cards, you get the instructions, then this kit is one price, and then the stamp set is another price. Now you could put your own labels and greetings on this and not do the stamp set, but the stamp set I think is worth it because it's got some really nice sentiments here that I'll use over and over again on other things. Anyway, so that is my project for the day, was to make these cards up and show you this beautiful kit. I'm just thrilled with it, and I love the box. I think it would make a lovely gift for somebody to make up the materials. It's also, if you're newer to stamping, these kits are pretty amazing in that you can really come out with some beautifully professional looking cards with very little time and effort. I don't think it took me 20 minutes to do the stamping, cut the ribbon, tie the little bows, put the pieces together, figure out what to do with the insides. And so, you know, you could sit down in one session, kind of get yourself organized about what you were going to do, and come away with 16 absolutely stunningly beautiful cards that you'd have available for sending out, and be proud to send them out because they're just gorgeous. Anyway, that is it for me today. I just wanted to share this. I just got another box from Stampin' Up! So I've got more products that I'm just going to start working with. I got the Peony Suite, so I'm going to crack that open and see if I can't do something with it in the next couple of days. And thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel today. I do so appreciate it. And if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator, or you could join my team. Right now, there's a very good special going to join Stampin' Up! You get your $125 worth of product for $99, plus they're calling it a bundle bash. You get to select an extra bundle of your choice out of the catalog, either stamps and a die set or stamps and a punch. So that's it for me, and I will be back soon with more cards, more projects, and more tips. Bye!